So, as you all know, in Tpot 12, we entered into the team swap, where we ended up having 4 teams of 6. However, as you all know, we had 25 contestants going into the team swap, which led to an extra contestant. But you see, we can actually remove that extra contestant if we just did 5 teams of 5. So I'm wondering, what would have the team swap teams looked like if we had 5 teams of 5? That's what we're going to be talking about today. Remember to like and subscribe. Let's start the video. So before we get into the team selection, I'm going to be assuming that the contestants are allowed to pick their teams. Oh yeah, just wanted to clarify that. Anyways, 2 lets the contestants pick their teams, and the first team forms almost instantly. That team being Are You Okay 2. It's literally just the 5 contestants who are on Are You Okay? And it's because none of them have any sort of reason to leave each other. Like, sure, Pen and Golf Ball can sometimes argue, but I think they both understand how important they are to each other. And given this team's good winning streak, I doubt they'd want to leave each other. And as for TV, he has no one else. So yeah, this team would form almost instantly. Now let's go into what happens to the other Phase 1 teams. Team 8 split into 3 groups. Dota and Barfbag kind of go on their own, and Gady just talks to 2, which leaves Pin and Needle. Death Pact is trying to find their new member. On the S, Winner and Yellowface go off together, and Bottle and Ice Cube go their own ways. On Just Not, Book and Price Tag leave together, and Pillow just wanders off. And on the strongest team on Earth, they split into 2 groups. We have Snowball and Grassy, and Basketball and Robot Flower. Now, let's go back to Death Pact. While Death Pact is trying to find their new member, they find Gady. And the new team forms. Now, I know some of you think it's unbelievable that Gady would form a team with Death Pact, but she was literally on Death Pact yet again in the actual Phase 2, so I think she'd be more than accepting to join Death Pact. Now let's go to the Book and Price Tag duo. They find Winner and Yellowface just kind of wandering around trying to look for teammates, and they get to know each other, so they agree to form a team. Now they have 4 members, so now they just need to find one more, and Yellowface sees Ice Cube just slipping and sliding around, so Yellowface asks her to join the team, and she accepts. Which means our 3rd team is formed. Yay. Okay, yeah, my team names suck, but look, I'm trying. I think this team is important. It's kind of a mix between Cloud Yay and Team 2, and yeah, I think this team forming would be pretty likely. Now we only have 10 contestants left. Donut, Barfbag, Pin, Needle, Brassy, Snowball, Bottle, Pillow, Basketball, and Robot Flower. So Snowball and Grassy walk up to Pin and Needle. The reason why they do this is because Needle is very athletic, strong, and they both have arms. Needle and Pin would both accept to join Snowball and Grassy's team, which means they have 4 members and just need one more. Now, Donut and Barfbag walk up to Basketball and Robot Flower, and Barfbag asks Basketball to join. Basketball says she would, but Robot Flower has to come along with her. And remember, at this time, Robot Flower was still crazy and she was still killing people. So Donut and Barfbag have a little talk and allow Basketball and Robot Flower to join the team. They do this because Basketball is very smart and good at leading a team. And they also understand that Robot Flower can be eventually fixed. This means that we have 2 contestants left. Bottle and Pillow. Now, the Snowball, Grassy, Pin, and Needle team walk up to Pillow. Well, mostly Snowball does that. The reason why Snowball wants Pillow on the team is because she's strong, or at least stronger than Bottle, which means that her 4th team is formed. I'm not even gonna try and give a name for this one, but yeah, I have no idea how this team would go down. But it looks like a fun group. Now, the last contestant is Bottle, and she joins the Donut, Barfbag, Basketball, and Robot Flower team to form the last team in Phase 2. So yeah, I think these teams are pretty fun. Now, would Tpot be better or worse with these teams? And I have no idea, to be honest. It's a little hard to tell since we never got to see these teams in the actual show. And if you want me to make a what if with these teams looking at who would get eliminated, well, leave it in the comments. But yeah, let me just give my last thoughts. I liked Phase 2, the actual Phase 2, but I don't think these teams would be bad either. I think they have their charm. Now, as for why they did 4 teams of 6 in the actual Phase 2, it might have been to lower the team count, so that way it would be easier to manage the teams, but that's just what I think. Anyways, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Sorry that this video is significantly shorter than usual, but I do have a long form coming soon. Do you like these teams, or do you hate them? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and have a good one.